In this tutorial, we're going to review steam changing verbs in the present tense, and we have three groups of verbs. The main groups are steam changing verbs E to IE, O to UE, and E to I. Those three groups apply to all of the verbs in Spanish and the three categories: AR, ER, and IR verbs. For instance, we have here those three groups, verbs that we have to make those changes in the stem. For instance, we have the verb entender. To conjugate the verb, we have to drop the ending, ER, and whatever is left is the stem. That's why we call them steam changing verbs. So to the stem, we're going to make this change. The E, we're going to change for EI. In this case, this verb has two E's. The one that we have to make this change is the one that is close to the ending. That's the general rule for all of the verbs that has two vowels. So the general rule that applies to those steam changing verbs is you change this E to IE to all of the forms except nosotros and vosotros. In this example, with the verb entender, to conjugate this steam changing verb, you will conjugate yo entiendo, tú entiendes, usted, él, ella entiende, nosotros, nosotras entendemos, vosotros, vosotras entendéis, ustedes, ellos, ellas entienden. The same rule applies to the next groups. O to UE. With this verb contar, you change the O to UE and apply the same in all of the forms except nosotros and vosotros. Yo cuento, tú cuentas, usted, él, ella cuenta, nosotros, nosotras contamos, vosotros, vosotras contáis, ustedes, ellos, ellas cuentan. And with the next group, E to I, repetir, the same. This verb has two E's in the stem. That's the ending, that's the stem. We have to change to the vowel that is close to the ending, this E. Yo repito, tú repites, usted, él, ella repite, nosotros, nosotras repetimos, vosotros, vosotras repetís, ustedes, ellos, ellas repiten. And for this verb jugar, that's the only verb that we have this U to UE. Juego, juegas, juega, jugamos, jugáis, juegan. The only way to recognize which verb is an steam changing verb is they constantly use and having a list of verbs that apply those three main groups. And remember to apply the same general rule for all of those three big groups of the steam changing verbs. You change in all of the forms except nosotros and vosotros. Gracias.